Yo, hello, hello. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? And today we playing Pentiment. Well, I also feel like we are might have been close to the game, but I always said it, and we're like, well, we're a little bit far off. So we'll see how it goes today. And yeah, now we're also with a new character, or a different character, I guess. Character was already there in the beginning, it was more small. And yeah, Magdalena. That's the one that we are looking at right now. So yeah. Gonna be interesting how her story is gonna end up being. And yeah, and her trying to, paint the mural. So gonna be interesting. Maybe another murder. I also got to know more about the gods and all the know, things, the rituals that have been happening. So sacrifice every once in a while, huh? Get things going. Oh, so yeah. Before we jump into it, let's go through some news as always. Yeah. Anime news. Is there anything? Legendary hero is dead. I don't think the legendary hero is dead. Art definitely looks a bit out of the norm, so we'll see. Tomo-chan is a girl. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Tomo-chan is a tomboy. Tomboy story. Okay, that's kind of interesting as well. I mean, the manga's still going. I think still going on. So other than that, there is nothing else here. Shocker. Shocker. I know the shocking things or most shocking things ever, ever, ever. Yeah, I mean, how it is, how it is sometimes. Um, oh, I'm idiot. I'm an idiot. Uh, okay, so let's check some gaming news. Yes, I know. That was gaming. Official Mystery Flash Pit National Park game cancelled. Alright, interesting. I mean, it's a Kickstarter, right? So if it doesn't go well, then yes, they will get the refund, so it makes sense. Kind of dummy if they wouldn't get the money back. At the same time, it's like people who invest into those things, like, yeah, I mean, they know what they're going to get, kind of, right? So yeah. Ryoga Gotoku. Oh, Ryoga Gotoku. Kenzan remake will depend on Ishin's success. Huh, interesting. I mean, I talked about Ishin before, right? Um, it looks alright, but I feel like there's still a lot of work needs to be done on that game. Because sure, it's like, don't expect much from, the engine and all that, because it's still Yakuza underneath and all, like using the characters, so yes, it makes sense, but I would still say that, you should still, you should still have that, right? You should still make it that way. It doesn't look as close as the Yakuza games, but at least make it more, I guess, pleasing to the eye. Make it more than that. Um. All right. What else? Is there anything else? Hmm. Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the board game. Oh, Kickstarter campaign is fully funded. Alright, less than 48 hours. That's pretty impressive. Didn't expect that. 30 Sentinels. Well, if 30 Sentinels Aegis Rim would come to PC, they won't even gain. You would sell even more copies. How would they do that? Alright? Because a lot of people want this game to be on PC, so yeah. The Perceiver, what? Dev Team 1 hour gameplay livestream. Wait, what? Okay, we have to watch a little bit of that. I don't know when we're gonna watch it. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow, before we get into it. And that's something we could do. Well, maybe later. We'll see though. We'll see. Um, or maybe later, you know, when I feel, you know, feeling the highs of Pentiment, and then you know, switch over to that and you know, check it out, the 1 hour gameplay, because I'm interested in the Perceiver, because I read it's also coming also to mobile. So I was like, yeah, it might be something, you know. It's like mobile is I would say mobile's kind of still niche, but at the same time, you know, if it comes to mobile, it's gonna be bad, which makes sense, right? It's still the mobile aspect to it. So I hope Perceiver is not that type of game, because I know it's coming to consoles and PC, so let's hope it's not you know, about that life. So we'll see, we'll see. I don't even know if it's a free to play. Actually, no, I thought it was an RPG, normal RPG game like Ghost of Tsushima. So you know, we go pro into it later. Brave and Greed, Raka Games, roguelite dungeon brawler with co-op inspired by Gauntlet and Smash Bros. Interesting. Interesting. Um, yeah, doesn't look like anything interesting here. Yep. Other than that, there is nothing else here. You know, even though we took kind of a day, you know, there still wasn't much. So yeah, it is as always not much. Yes. All right. Let's let's get some of that Pentiment. Yeah, let's get some of the Pentiment. All right. Music off, and get some of this. All right. Well, jumping straight in, yeah. Would I love to jump in here? Oh god. I actually forgot what we were doing, so just come out of here. Decide to straight go ham. Okay, I guess. Uh, try saying Latin. Oh yeah, Sister Gertrude. Oh yeah, that's where we were. Gertrude Baltas, Dr. Stoll. Father Thomas. I don't know if Father Thomas would be good. He would probably burn our shit down. You said family lives tossing for generation? Oh, we could do that. You know what? Let's talk to Else first. Yeah, Else. Or Else. Let's talk to her, yeah? I could probably just walk around the town. Someone else wants to talk? Alright, nothing here, nothing here. Of course, you know, this run was kind of a murder, left and right. I was like, yeah, nothing was happening. More like, everyone was dying. So, yeah. It was a tragic playthrough. Quite a chaotic thing. A blessing. Okay, how are you? I'll keep him busy, there's always plenty to do around the house. How's tomorrow coming? I'll mention your progress, quite impressive. Praise from council, man. Thanks, Daily Progress. I think I'll be finished just before the new year. I didn't realize the council gets so much, especially since I wasn't the first choice. Oh, Magdalene. Over the debate you all had after class. Klaus was attacked. Give them their doubt. It was an abrupt turn of events, and never considered that you'd be able to do the work, too. Oh no. Only wish that the debate wasn't needed in the first place. Oh, there. As do I. You are a talented young woman, but I consider how you've changed testing for the better. Only do you get paint the mural now, also change the minds of the council. They've been arguing over what to paint for ages. I can't tell you the headache you've solved truly. Thanks, Anna. I didn't consider it that light before. Yeah, of course, Anna's always so nice. I have to bring Andreas and Ulrike by sometimes to see progress. Don't get in your way, of course. I'm sure they'd love learn about the process. You're all more than welcome, but watch your step. There's plaster everywhere. I just mixed a new batch to keep the wall moist. It's hard to maintain texture when it's so cold out. I can't imagine. I had a similar problem when I helped mother in the bakery. Rolling dough in winter was such trouble. Throw out so many batches that wouldn't rise. How should I throw it out? Make something different out of it instead of throwing it out. Jesus. What a waste. What a waste. This was Myra Magdalena. No. I was a real rascal back in there. I skipped on working with my parents more times than I can count. So hard working on it. It wasn't big work, was it? Oh no, York has always been more hardworking than me. Oh, okay, well, take that. I was a thief and a scoundrel. Okay, well, that's that, yeah. Started with cakes from mother's table. Still hot from the oven. Hey, Jesus, man. Stealing cakes that early. Soon it was silverware, mugs, trinkets I found around town. Damn. You coming around, man? Of course, stealing against the Lord's commandments. My father would make me return everything if I hadn't eaten it already, and march into the church to pray. Oh no, well, try to repent for your sins, eh? Try to repent for your sins. While Thomas grew accustomed to seeing me more often than Sunday mornings. I guess you got tired of saying Ave Marias? Change. I grew out of the habit over time. I think I started to see why my parents had such a devotion to the Lord. Seeing was my way of acting out. But when the trouble started in town, I realized that my thieving wasn't doing any good. That I'd rather honor my father and mother as God commands. Just be grace with Andreas and Ulrike on the hard days, and with the rest of town too. That's much terrible than some people. Not done anything more than you know. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure you have plenty of moral work to do. Mural. Mural. Alright. Alright, Elsie. Give me some of that. Idea what brings you up the hill? Asked you for some question about your family for the mirror. Let's go with that. Oh, is this for the mirror? Your pleasure to see the Muller's future. Feature in the art house. A pillar of tossing for generations. I'm afraid I only know a little bit about them. Much of that I've heard from others, and I didn't care to talk about the past. About your family, the one you were born to. Family name was Caviezel. Caviezel? Caviezel? Wasn't it? Oh, no someone in town has asked me about my family in years. I was beginning to think my neighbors had forgotten us. I'm surprised your father remembers the Caviezels. Was sweet on my sister before he met your mother. I am the last of us left now. That's not good, no name. Wouldn't it? I'm Bavarian. That's my name, so it's Bavarian name. No one else in town has known that. Of course not. Couldn't you be Cavazoline? I've always been called Caviezel. Caviezel. As were my sister, mother, and her mother before her. Grandma told me the Caviezels have lived in this area for hundreds of years. Perhaps even 1,000, though it seems impossible to imagine it's time so long. Are they Romans? No. The Celts were part of the old people. Ah, okay. They resettled Tussing after Romans left. Built a new home right on the spot. I should have thought about that. Because the Romans were newer. Pagans came before the Romans. Built a new home right on the spot where they had living when the Romans arrived. Oh, sorry, it reminds me of the Percival's quest for the Grail. driven from the court of King Arthur and wanders the countryside honorless. He meets the holy man who brings him to God, and through regaining his honor, Percival journey to the Grail. What a lovely idea. I think of the ancient results driven from their land only to find it again become Christians. They feel nearer to me. What is that? I think so. It's like my dad tells me stories about courting my mom. Alright. Huh. I don't know. It's a strategy. Strange way of thinking. I remember her face, but when he tells me about her smile, I can almost freak. Yes, it doesn't matter whether you really remember it. When I sing my sister's favorite songs to Ulrike, I may not know all the words anymore, but that's alright. Because I may know, blah, blah. As I may not know exactly how the results resettled Tussing. As is that I feel close to her and them, even though they are so far from now. That is what stories are for, Magda. Now go on, let the MyoRU complete. Thank you, as you give me much to consider. Alright. Alright. Now let's talk to the Lord and his givings. Oh, who am I kidding? Now we go and talk to everyone else there. Artemis. Let me think. We can talk to Baltus. Actually, let's talk to someone else. I always forget, who do we talk to? Oh yeah, Gertrude. Yeah. I guess we should talk to her first, and then if you have more to talk, we can go to Baltus and all. I don't think I want to talk to Father Thomas, because this guy, man, tries to sabotage my ass every single time I try to do something. So yeah, gotta skip on that. Oh, yeah, Martha. One more moment. I take your time. I have a spoon in his head. Hello, Magdalena. Dad, look who it is. Hey, Martha. Oh, how you do today? My usual walk in town. November hasn't grown too cold yet. Dr. Schultz said Dad needs to keep using the leg. Pain will get worse. I'm getting old. Not so old you can sit around at home telling stories. Listen to your daughter, Carl. Eh, young girls think you might keep her. Is that it? I've always been your keeper, Dad. No arguments from me there. Not like you have much to thank for your help. Good mood today, I see. Plenty of reason to be. I never cease to be beautiful to me. Oh, isn't the meadow a wondrous sight even this season? On days the Lord strengthens me, I like going a bit higher up in the mountains. High up the mountains. Used to admire the view with Anton from there. Ah, Anton, my poor boy. It's alright, Dad. Sorry, Carl. Not your fault, Magdalena. Just a babe then. I can't. It's my fault that he died. No, Dad, you know it's not. Shouldn't have been with me that night. He shouldn't have. I was a fool. Ah. I was engulfed in flames. The heat, you wouldn't believe it. Seared the hair off my eyebrows. I was bleeding. Anton tried to drag me out of the fight. Then got that godforsaken Landsknecht. That between us, I hope he burns in hell. I can't even imagine what it was like. How old were you during the world, Martha? 7 or so. I didn't understand what was happening. Someone brought Dad home in the middle of the night. It was dark, confusing. There was screaming outside. And a couple of the men who brought Dad in were trying to patch up the wound, but it wouldn't stop bleeding. I was shouting, "Where's Anton? Where's Anton?" Blood on the floor. Because how much you threw up. Stop. I don't understand where Anton had gone. I tried to explain, but Martha, my dear, enough of that. I'm sorry. Yeah, some nights I think I'm still there still. Yeah, it's always burning. My helmet passed not long after I was left alone with Martha to care for. I had to keep going for Martha. And somehow my daughter grew into a wonderful woman despite it all. Was that was all Helena's doing? Any good? Because of you. Thank you for telling me about the night, Carl. Martha. Sorry, as you could live all that. Time doesn't heal, Magdalena, but it does dull the ache. Alright. My life now. You you too. Hey, thank you for telling me your tragic stories. Now I can put it on the wall. Easy peasy. No, make the best painting ever. And the story's been told. Well, you're gonna get it now. Oh, kinda sad that you cannot go in those houses anymore. Should be able to, but you never know, you know. If you had some scissors we could work on. Should that was it. Yeah. Hmm. Grazie Magdalena. Oh, this I have a favor to ask of you. Of course, of course. I have a book, Historia Tesai, and I can't read it very well. Can you help me translate it? I'm afraid my land isn't good enough to translate something like that. Its grammar structures are far too complex. I'm sorry. Alright. One more thing, if you don't mind, what's Rajas Milo? Oh, did you need more paint? Do I have enough? Gals store away. Oh, thank you, sister. I have more than enough paint. I want to ask you what the history of Kiss actually. Hey, Matthew. Became reverend. Did he? He was always suited to such a role. I don't suppose that's what you came up hill for. You're curious about the saints' history are. Yes? Yes, I was hoping you could show me around the convent and tell me what its history. Brooklers don't allow to the convent, even other women. Well, Francisca wouldn't like anyone coming in for such a world concern. What? However, Mother Francisca always welcomes those who continue the journey. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What else you maybe discover? Her? Uh, I've always been drawn to your veil, sister. There's something about the fashion. Right. Only comment will take some time. Uh, no, I got other things. I got other things to do. So, yeah, he can go suck my nuts. I mean, she can go suck my nuts. That's all I have to say. Alright, can I explore just yet? Alright, let's go to Baltas. I think we're skipping on that one. Because, to be honest, yeah, about that, huh? I'm not about that one. Gotta keep on moving. Gotta keep on moving forward. I think now we got time for trying to join the order, and also at the same time, That's not what I wanted to do. No. So yeah, I'm steering the ship away from that path. Walter should know how to read it, right? You have a moment. Only one, I'm afraid. Here goes a book of history, hoping you could help me read it. Not today, I'm far too busy for that at the moment. Nazio and I have our hands full preparing a Christmas ale, you see. Oh, sorry to bother you, dumb mother. Dumb mother. Not at all. But I couldn't be of more help, you goddamn bastard. Just came all the way up here to ask for your help and you pushed me away. Unbelievable. I cannot believe these people, huh? I cannot believe it. To help you. I'm Dr. Stolz. A book here, I can read it very well. I was wondering if you could help me. If you bring it after Christmas, I might be able to help. Until later? Until then. Okay. I mean... Okay, I guess Brother Thomas or Father Thomas or Thomas's tank engine. I guess wants something, eh? Alright, let's see if this old man is still here. Let's ask him. Where's Magdalena? Oh, bless your father, Thomas, do you have a moment? Of course, what can I help you with? I want to ask you about Tassie Saints. I'd like to represent them in the house. I'm thrilled to hear it. Saints will make a wonderful centerpiece for the mural. May incorporate them, but there are other possibilities. Of course, I consider our saints to be central Tassie Gesso too. But you know, there's one saint you're overlooking. I do bless Virgin Mary. Mary? Help me. Oh, it doesn't. Many people forget that Mary is the greatest saint. And she visited one of the peasants here. Wait. Yeah? I. Yet to give a message? Did you go a farmer in the fields behind us had 3 visions of Mary? First, she told him that she wanted him to tell the bishop of the Freising that she had appeared. The peasant traveled down to Freising, but the bishop would not see or hear him. Isn't it? The peasant returned to Tassing and had another vision in the field. Burton showed him a pattern in a labyrinth, told him to draw on a sheet of birch and bark, and bring the drawing to the bishop Rising. Them to turn the peasant away, but he could see the drawing of the labyrinth in his hand. The same image that the bishop had seen in a dream 3 nights earlier. Met with the peasant, told him of the 2 apparitions he had seen here in Tassing. He was moved by the peasant's story and came here to Tassing. Bishop came here? It's the only time the bishop has ever come to Tassing. And when the bishop came, Mary appeared to both of them. He told the farmer that the town needed to build this church. You told the bishop to support the town. Was the town so poor that they couldn't have built it on their own? I don't know, but certainly the support of the bishop must have made it easy. And so the bishop helped fund the creation of this church. You and Tussing have been using it ever since. You know, Tussing, how did you hear the story? You know, let's go there. No, I'm not. You told me when I came. Oh. The former priest told them when they were children and so on. The priest and the flock have shared the responsibility of passing the story over the centuries. Good story. Have I convinced you to include the sand permanently? I'm still considered. Well, if the liberation fails you, perhaps you will find the prayer gives you greater clarity, or I do what I want. I know it's some kind of a weird thing, but you know, I'm the one who's drawing or more like painting. Oh, so what is it? Oh yeah, I kind of want that much time away. Hmm. Pause. Uh, you know what? Wait. Hey, Mother of Jesus, a painting has been yeah as long as I can remember. Oh yeah. Also, wasn't that labyrinth in the city before when we were looking at the thing? All right. All right. Let's go over here and do that. But I really hope you don't, you know, get sucked into that one. I don't want it to end like that, you know. I don't want it to end up us dead. That'll be kind of horrible for us because that's not what I'm aiming at. So we'll see. Uh, let's go. My daughter, yes. Uh, yes. You heard about that. Not the poor clerk away from the secular world. You can take care to know what's going on. Our duty to serve the Lord and the community that provides us for us. Now what's it about, Sister Good? You know our holy roads. Why bring young Mistress Hooker into me? Not enough for a place in the world and kidnapping the holy. What? Alright, yes. Try to consider my offer after all. Ah. Hmm. I had a holy vision. Ah. Uh, grab this vision for me. I was sitting under an oak tree by the shrine and the deity appeared to me. And things at the art. May not have had vision, but a particular tree. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely what we're looking for. Either way, the Rathmure must be completed or to represent the saints' legends. Did I just say anything else? Only that I ought to pay homage to her and to ask someone for more insight. I came straight to the convent. You're right to do so. There are many spirits who haunt dreams, and not all of them are from the Lord. Definitely from the Lord. Did you ask Father Thomas about this vision? He has the education to pass 8. There. Uh, of course. But I can't speak of the vision itself. I'm happy to tell you what that is. Well, I'm fooling them all. Well, let's hope it doesn't blow up in my face. Our small convent used to be part of the larger Kieso double monastery, and I'm sure you've been told by Sister Gertrude. However, the poor clerks live far differently than the Benedictines that once lived here. Believe that it is not ours to produce and live solely on the arms of the community of Tassing, as they see fit to give. Likewise, none of the sisters here own any personal property. We share this convent as a gift from the church. Believe that the Lord called us into a life of poverty and service. Does such a life appeal to you, Magdalena? Yes, not yet. I like to explore and look around and get a feel for the place. You must not have understood me. We close ourselves off from the world. Have a lay woman bothering the sister from their duties. I will allow Sister Suzanne to show you our duties. Please take your time. Please come me on me. Okay. Yeah, I'm piecing the fuck out of here, alright? Really, I'm not here to join the convent. I'm looking for a reference for the mural. I'm painting the Rathaus. Get on which. But I came here. Are you coming? One has many parts. Kitchen and the local room. Chapter house, the yard, and the old workshop. So, no one uses that old shed anymore. I leave it to you to decide where to go first. Yeah. Huh. I am who I am. I am Bouse. I'm in kitchen. There's a kitchen. There's not anything that interests you. Samari and Sensei. What? Yazbui? Yazbu. Yazbu. Yeah. Take care of most kitchen duties, but everyone pitches in when needed. Hey, thank you. I'm gonna pick up things, you know when. Wait, where did the door go? Did they renovate this whole place? Auntie Magdalena. God bless your sister. How's the cooking? Well, as the Lord wills it. My old fingers fumble from time to time, but it is my privilege to spare supper for adults or the sisters. Someone else be helping your sister. No, the Almighty has given me a gift. No, you're just doing the work and no one else is helping you, so that doesn't sound like the Lord giving you a gift. Just God gave me Paul a thorn in his side, so too did he give me the pains of age to strengthen my faith. I think a blessing in compared to pains Christ carried upon the cross. So that we didn't have to suffer unnecessarily. In the next life, yes, but even Christ said we would face hardships while we live on this earth. Those will find meaning and devotion to the Lord through my hardship. Yeah, I'm trying to poison all these people, huh? You're most welcome, child. Bless. Alright, Mari. I doing something? I'm about to comment history so that I can finish Muletown. See, kitchen has been used for decades, longer than I've been alive to be sure. And you're preparing meals for the sister that but I can never bring myself to butcher the animals. The Yasbui has graciously taken on that task for me. She became a butcher herself. Tried stabbing people. Eats sustenance, but I feel butchering any animals is wrong according to the rule of Saint Francis. While suffering, any living creature is unnecessary and evil, even if God granted Adam and Eve dominion over the animals. It is fairly simple. Is there anything here for the convent's founding days? No more than the structure itself. I'm afraid cookware needs facing over the years. Some nights a ghost appears to me by the cookfire. A lost spirit trapped between heaven and hell. Well, not this again, not the Magdalena, please. Ghost of the one sister from the founding of the convent, maybe Tassia? Well, she has never said a word to me, though I felt prostrate in prayer before her. I heard whoever it is rose up through the ground at vigils. Dawn and dusk are the hours when the boundaries between this world and the spiritual world are the weakest. We may be the newest arrivals here, but this convent is very old. Yes, there was something Roman beneath this foundation centuries before. We may seek to know the presence of God now that it rests on holy ground. Drink, yes, why would it come to a comment though? It breaks my heart to think this bird was crying out for help, trapped beyond heaven's reach. What is Andreas? I don't keep going, Magdalena. What? I was having fun. I was getting all them beats. But you know what? Let's move on, you know? This is a chapel where we all gather for mass and liturgy. It's the oldest part of the convent. And the most drafty. Hello again, Sister Gertrude. And the sisters have done some minor retouches over the years, but it has represented the abbey from its earliest days. Oh, it's the tower of the and the library. Cloister is being constructed there. The tower was freed long before the structure became monastery. The duchy gifted it to the Benedictine order after the Holy Empire, Roman Empire, grew. They had no use for it as a keep. These walls have protected Tussing from attacks of spirit and steel for generations. Hmm. We're called Lady Sabine to lead our sisters and brothers in 1261. Caucasus castle was destroyed by fire. Year of the death of the Emperor Frederick II. Only two towers remained. Magdalene, yes, the first lists the abbey's founding date. And Lady Castle was actually the one to suggest the old castle be turned into a double monastery. Yet the second, shortly after the revolt. Well, it makes sense, right? Why not? Why not do it? Illuminata thought it would be fitting, even if the sisters were not here. Some record of what occurred would remain. This house is unique and double monastery with two saints, one male and one female, to guard the town and abbey. Hmm. Well, we'll see how it goes here. Hmm. So the founding of the abbey was even older than the Holy Empire. It seems that the monastery would reuse a place meant for one force? They have a long history, and these lands many things once uh long history, and everything thought lost are truly foundational to how we live. Hmm. You were right, sister. There will be a great reference to the Rathaus. Glad to have helped. I mean, I'm not done here, alright? We still got a lot to do, so yeah. We'll see though, we'll see if this is important though. Because I feel like, as important there might be, there's still more to be uncovered. Hold this way. Much in the yard that could help you, I think. Okay, but it's that the walls were added when the convent was built to the monastery. Okay. Okay. So, Suzanne, Donna, God bless you. Size is hard. I recognize you, Benedicta. Seen you in town once or twice. Uh, okay. Now it's only one sister to deal with the townsfolk. Benedicta receives this privilege. Learn more like have to run around everywhere gathering all the food and doing all the chores. I'll be inside and where it's warm. Oh yes, makes sense, right? Makes 100% sense. I'd rather be inside where it's warm. Uh, uh, don't let me get away then. I want to ask you some questions. I don't like being a nun. Oh yes, I don't mind it at all. Far quieter than home, and I don't have to in my bed with my siblings anymore. Really? That's the only thing? I have the older sister, and I don't mind the chores, except when it's cold like this. One more question, Sister Benedicta. Have you seen any mysterious figures or ghosts lately? Ghosts? No, everything has been normal recently. I haven't noticed anything odd. There was Sister Mary. Oh, there is a ghost. I haven't seen anything myself, but if there's a ghost, I'd like to think it's Mauritius. Don't tell Madame Pelska this, but I found an old book with Christian lands hidden in the workshop. It says that a Roman commander named Mauritius conquered Tusing, but the colony failed. The town was empty until Christian refugees found the town hidden in the valley. Right. Oh, maybe. I don't remember if the book mentioned any saints. Latin was hard to read. Alright. Sister Mari said she saw a ghost. I thought it must be Mauritius trying to get us out. I know about that. The Roman ghost couldn't be happy about this. His tower being turned into an abbey, could he? What did you do with the book, sister? I had it with me in the kitchen one day, and I accidentally laid the fire poker on it. God, it must be completely destroyed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so but it's unreadable now. Sorry. Alright, the book will probably have gone unread otherwise. Glad you were enjoying it. What's better that the book got some use before it was lost forever? Alright, the book will probably be done. Yeah, let's go there. That story gives me an idea for the Heart of the Murals. Okay. Yeah, we are a menace to society. Go to the art studio. The workshop was covered in dust. Yes, this was a Benedictine sisters' workshop, so what happened to that workshop and the sisters who work here? Maybe bad as an art. Well, the pilgrims coming to see the hand of Saint Maud. Okay, well, okay. Everything was just left here. After the fire, nothing has been used in years. We can't subsist on painting, and the poor sellers don't produce goods for sale, so we have no reason to be in here. Hmm. Hmm. Art allows us to find beauty in life. Even Christ said the Father clothed the lilies of the field in beauty. I don't know about that. I have no idea. Uh, yeah, let's go there. Okay, but that's the rule of the poor class. Motherfuckers gets considered art entertainment. What? Get that out of here. Let's come in here unless put some in storage. I noticed some of the brushes have gone missing. Page parts too. Whatever. My things. I don't think spirits can enter holy ground. What if it's Andreas? Hope he's somehow. Um, I've seen any dry paint around the convent, much less a warning. Alright, any case, things are sad, left like this. Truthfully, Magdalena, I don't think you should join the convent. That's what you were here to do anyway. That who talks about you, and you would seem to love the art. Without it, you'd hate it here. Oh, see, I'm a god among gods. Buy her scrap, here. Mr. Tasaya something. Oh, I scrap from the manuscript. There's something written in Latin margin. Mithrium of Tassing had been destroyed by a flood. Mithrium. That's the same word I saw in the Roman section of the mine. Ah. Wait, this might be from the book Sister Benedicta found. Why I mentioned Myth. I know. Not a word I've heard before. Only nothing in the convent by that name. Well, you know, it says the Mithrium was destroyed, so I suppose it doesn't matter much. Alright. First, valuable paint left to dry and crack on the pallets. Oh. That always kind of sucks. Old badges are beautiful. I hope the pilgrim who bought them loved them too. Oh, look at the tragic. Oh, easy to go over there, but I guess not. Alright, let's go out to the right. No problem. Most of the abbey's visitors come in here, but aren't allowed to enter. You aren't allowed to go the outside world either. My mother Francisca said isolation is part of our vows. Because as once told me, the old Benedictine sister used to go out into town, sometimes even take the men on occasion. As I get stung walls for the rest of my life. Do you regret your choice to become a sister? No. I want to be a nun. I was you to the church as a baby. Some oath he swore when my mother struggled in her pregnancy. So there was dropped into poor Clares the summer I turned 17. Huh. And they took you in just like that? I asked you what you wanted? Uh, we daughters are born to bear our family's legacy between our legs or on our backs. It doesn't matter. My family is devoted to the church. I've only been in the convent for 2 years, but I'm trying my best. I don't mind the prayers or the hours. I'm sure my devotion to the Lord, but this isn't what I wanted. But since when did the woman ever get what she wanted without being punished? Eve couldn't even manage it. They're bound by the expectation of marriage and homemaking. I remember the days of running around town. I wish I could have gotten remarried, not to be a mother. I mean, you can still do it. I mean, plenty of people out there. Sometimes I get jealous of Sister Gertrude and even Sister Margaret. Where's, where's Sister Zedena? Should be the one who So plays with the women. At least they go see outside, get to see something of the outside the world before they were 20. I have to deal with boys now. Yeah, them too. Hey, hold listening, Magdalena. Hey man, let me show you the rest of the cloister. Seen this entire convent, there's not much here. What do you think? What do you think it? What? What do you think of it? Hmm. Well, seems like a life of drudgery. I mean, I can see why people choose a holy life, but it's not for me. Not with all art. Be of such a small life. Let's go with this. Understand. You dedicated your whole life. You work, you struggle. Give that up now. So long since I've spoken to anyone from the outside convent, I'm reminded of the life I once had. Now you have to think about whether or not I should remain with the sisters. I think you should go. Your family has left you. I do, though the sisters have taken care of me. They love me and I love them. Even though life wasn't my choice, they were accepted. Who knows, maybe it will get there better in time. Yeah, I don't know how I would ever push it to the better. Because I see it for the first time and already failing. Like, what? How does it make any sense? I try to help any way I can. These are sneaking around to comment wall to say hello. Hey, that would be wonderful, so long as no one found out. Well, we should return to Mother Francisco before she... Uh, I don't know. I guess. Argument today has been more interesting than any I can remember in the app. Let's find Mother Francisco. Okay, let's go. Uh, I'm compelled by the vote. No. No. Okay. In any case, I need to finish the mural, then I might take over for my father. But I hadn't thought about my holy duty or my children to a husband. I just can't give up on this. Nah. Action tour. I think I'll wait for my books are pretty. In any case, I need to finish the mural. Then I might take over for my father. Be careful that this mural does not become an idol for you. As Eve had a weaker will than Adam. Adam, you are liable to stumble to the fruits of temptation as well. Modest, your community is more than modest. Jesus Christ, don't call it quite modest. Good Lord. With the splendor of an old Benedictine house. I see why few women are drawn to the oral these days. Yeah. Peace out, eh? Where did your little expedition go? Close, but not as much the history of the area as I wanted. Hmm. Sister, there's something I don't understand. The area was so preposterous. No, not right. Prosperous. Huh. Also preposterous. But why didn't the monk rebuild after the fire? What a task that would be. It was beautiful. The stained glass always caught my eye in the mornings. There was a great deal of anger and sadness in the testing that night. David felt the brothers and sisters were no longer welcome in testing and moved on. True, the solution was inevitable. I guess I was running out of money and patrons. The riot and fire were simply a particularly awful and painful way to end the monastery. He survived the fire. Some of the buildings are intact, but all terribly overgrown. Find anything of help? I mean, I still want to look. Uh, or after you sometimes, Magdalena, I really do. For all your help, Sister Gertrude. Right. I think it was worth it. Alright. Let's try to get there, yeah? Part of history, advertising must be written down somewhere. Alright, let's go. Music. That is amazing. I wonder what it must have looked like before the fire. Everything collapsed in the fire. I have to be careful climbing over this rubble to get past. Well, she better not die on me, because that would be horrible. Oh shit. She has no fear. No fear at all. Okay. Oh no, can't get back up here. Climb, it might collapse further. I have to find another way out. Oh, this goes to the tower up top. No one left. Old staircase. I guess I can't go this way. I can't go all the way to the top, though it looks sturdy enough to hold my weight. But there's no other way out. Is it really the right way? What is she doing? Why does she think she's Jane over here? You know, I'm tossing from here. What if I can piece together the foundation of the abbey and find a way to get to the library? I could get down this way. The roof looks pretty stable. Damn. This adventure has literally no fear. Like, fear button is turned off. She actually made through it without breaking anything. God, remember when the library burned down? When I was just a baby. Remember the flames coming out of the windows. So many people were screaming and running around. I cried myself to sleep that night. I haven't seen the place since then. Doesn't look like there's anything left inside. I suppose what's so much hope for? How much are they now? How are you going to get out of here? Really? Well, seem to have made the abbey their home. I'm glad the beautiful is still growing here. Oh. Same roads over there. That was over here. Seem to have made the abbey their home. Okay. Okay, that's not where we want to go. Never mind, this path is also overgrown and, I guess, closed off. You know I went there before. I didn't look at it. cat. There was always just many cats at the abbey. And I could ask Wojla what he remembers during his time. The mess, how sad. Well, definitely is. I can get through this way. Okay, well. An old mural. But I can still see some of the figures. Land or death? But these figures look new. The paint can't be more than a few years old. Someone's been adding to this. Wrong. Who add new figures to the dance of death? Why? These look like people from the town, from here, people who died. It must be the Baron, and that's Otto. Why? Hello? Who are you? Abby's forgotten? I had to see. The door. Well, I was watching you once I opened it. I don't like this. I've seen everything left in the abbey. When it starts snowing. Go back. Start working. I mean, the only other person who can paint would either be Paul, knows how to paint, or the only other painter I could think of would be Andreas, but Andreas is dead for years now, so we gotta be Paul, right? We gotta be Paul. Not the man, the one and only who, Alright. Alright. Let's get out of here. How to explore right now? Anyway, I mean, what else you could think of right now? Alright. Yeah, we ain't sleeping. No, we got things to do, so. Oh. Well, thank you again for helping me. How much more? I think we know that one. Same as the one before, which was the cooking. Let's go up. And then, let's talk to Wojlov. Because he talked about them, so. Hello, Magdalena. Yes, I'm talking to you while I'm sleeping at the same time. Yeah, we can go. We need to go here. Okay, well, it is Rathaus time. Let's go. Right, let's see. Good evening, Magdalena. Good evening, Dr. Schultz. You're progressing in MyoRU. You've made rapid progress. Well, better than my father. Are you even doing anything? I don't got a rude. Hmm. Uh, any longer than I wanted. I have to get all my other chores done too. Okay. Thank you, Doctor. I keep that in mind, but I need to get this done. Understand. Now then, the count has asked to hear about your progress. Have you researched the early Christian history of the Tassing after the Romans left? Learning how people settled in the ruins, how the abbey was founded, and why our saints are so important to us. I want to take in, but I've settled on my subject. And what have you chosen? I ask. Nah. To show the history, how it happened, and the keys of founding the abbey for. Nah. They were selling among the Roman ruins during the Christian history of Tassing. Hmm. Ooh. I mean, I'm, thinking of either 1 and 3. Um. And then closest to Tassing and Kiesaw have been part of our history for generations. Part of Tassing identity, income. On them, it will be well received by town. The Lord will look on it very as well. You must always keep in mind, the mirror is not just for yours, but for all of Tassing. Let me, Doctor. Now this section, there's still so much to work to do. You figured out how I'm going to portray the revolt. Ah, yes. I pose difficulties that the other murals do not. It's a strange thing to tell a story that still lives in the hearts of so many people here. I don't think anyone wants to talk about it, they've just locked it away. Like, you have your work cut out for you. Yeah. You ever seen someone looking around the Abbey? Or heard about it? I haven't been up to the Abbey in years, and no, I haven't heard anything like that. Why? Is someone following me a few times? I ran into the odious woodsman Halbrand not long ago. What's that guy? Well, if concerned, you should ask one of the boys to escort you when you're out. Alright, good night. Alright. Hmm. Hmm. He also asked how the Archdeacon was not seeking justice in those days. Ah. Jacob Estler. Maybe he wrote an account of the world? Hmm. Let's... What's this? Stop. It's just like the note that... Trying to scare me. I don't stop. Are they going to try and kill me next? I asked Dad about it. That can't be coincident. So wait, I don't want to upset him. My time. So I have to time it right, huh? That's gonna be interesting. Let's go outside. Where? I can't see one. Also stepped into that one. What am I doing? Yeah, true. It's not going well as I hoped. Seems to be the issue. But it's a hit, a snag. Though when it came to the stone or the tools, or lack of artistic skills. But it's more than that. It's like in my head, I can't see it the right way. I always said stonemasons are honest craftsmen. I want more than, well, a fraud of a father. Jobst, or whatever his real name was. I didn't even know him, but I still feel that I have to make up for his crimes and his mistakes. So I try, but I don't actually know how to do. How? I don't know if what I do is should do. What do you mean? Well, I like to be a stonemason, but it's harder now that Grandpa passed away. I have to work harder just to get things right and make a lot of mistakes. Wonder if I should give up. Friendships seem so frivolous. Focus on solid stonework to help the town. Meaning what you create, it is worth it, maybe? Well, if you enjoy it, it has to be right. You can't live in the shadow of someone who died before you were born. Uh, hmm. One meaning in what you create, it is worth it. Can't live in the shadow of someone who died before you were born? I don't know about that. Ah, I mean, maybe, doesn't even need to do this. That's the other one. It's two. Is that how it works for you? Yes. What if I don't find it? If after putting effort into something it turns out to be flawed? And everything we create has some meaning. Alright to afraid it fail. And it's alright to be afraid to fail. And if we do fail, that's how we learn. Come on with that, or did you learn from class? Stick with what you know. Stay in tasking. Huh. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Uh, it's like every decision we make is. Oh my god. I don't know why these decision making are so hard. It's like you have to choose the right option, but if you don't, you're screwed. You can't do more than that. Oh well. No problem. Oh, I guess you're gonna be still here. Uh, uh, no, I was still really side. Yeah, I'm a heretic, kind of. I gotta going back and forth, like, yeah, I mean, he's fine, but at the same time, yeah. Yeah, the decision sometimes, you have to be really straight. Like, it needs to be right, and if it's not right, you're gonna fail every single time. Because that's how it is, right? I think we got lucky, like, twice or so with the answer, so... Doing well, but also we had one time the perfect answers to everything. Guess what? It turned out to be wrong. Or more like we were right, but we couldn't get far. Almost there. Hello, how are you? Alright, good. The winter's approaching quickly, no? What is it? What is it you say here? Percha pinching at your nose? Well, undercasting quicker. Well, as a good teacher, he has explained many of your funny Bavarian saying to me. I admit they are charming, even if the language is a bit rough on my tongue. To my tongue. Staying testing long enough to learn more about our funny things. We try to, soon. But Baltas and I still have some business to conduct. Are you sure the bookkeeping is correct? Already been in testing for so long. Yes, the numbers are perfectly correct. Other has many large accounts to manage, many interests across the continent. I wish to return to Genoa before any heavy snowfall. Otherwise my journey will take twice as long. Alright. Alright. Hmm. Okay, life I can never call this a Rathaus, okay? Like, on the inside, on the outside looks so big, you know, it has you know, multiple floors. It should be bigger, but the first thing goes, oh, let's do the mural, and that's about it. You know, that's all you will see today, you know? That's all exists in this Rathaus. Arthur? And this will help me, yes. Ed, this morning walks, but his legs start aching after a while. Hmm, why? What sort of ideas? Hmm. I don't have to test some of the smaller bits, maybe a problem. I'm paying for it. Managed. A few people in town have helped out. They have been very generous as well. He's accepted our crafts and trade. I like the cars. I like the cars. Oh, that's good luck. Alright. Ursula. Okay. Look into the history of tossing. Some families have remembered more than others. You don't recall anything. No, I don't think those stories would be much use to you anyways. All folktales and pagan nonsense. No place for those things in the good Christian household. See what you think. I'm mad at it's too late now to do anything about it, right? Anyway, I'll see you later. Oh, sadly, she doesn't help us. She doesn't help. Christina, right there. Alright. Let's go down here. I'm not making my rounds right now, but you know. Still got things to explore real quick. Gotta talk to more people. I don't want to talk to Ertz just yet because I feel like it might be a bigger role, so. Ertz, hope your dad recovers quickly. Oh, you said that. Many terrible things, but we recovered before. You're right. Alright. Go. Veronica! We're ruining our plan! It's useful with your life. Look at your pranks. Apollo, it's about time you did the concert. Salvation? Huh. Putting frogs in the Eucra- EU crust. Whatever kind of chorist. It's funny. I mean, should we put so much faith into that one, or should we put more into this? Uh, I don't think that's a good idea to say that. Huh. Oh, you have shit, bitch. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. No fucks given, boy. I mean, they're not helping us out anyway, so it's like whatever. Okay, now we go back. We just went upwards. I'm an idiot. Oh well. Oh well, let's make it this way. Alright, there's nothing there. Okay, okay. Okay, there's nothing else here. Okay. Well. The only thing we can do is probably talk to father. But that's all we can do right now. The only thing I can do is just sleep, right? But actually, what we can do... Okay, let's go to the forest real quick. I want to see if, you know, he might help us out. It's a Schmokey. But let's see if he's able to help us. Okay, they're not. Alright. Well, I have no one else to talk to. We're going to sleep right now. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything else right now, so that's right. Jacob and Esther. Esther, okay. I'm in ours at town passing. Okay, but if you pass through. Evidence that might suggest that there was some sort of large conspiracy at work. I have only have appeared in housing in subsequent years, seemingly arguments of death. Go with that. Yes, sir. Go well. Is he happy? I'm for you and Simone. And Elisa, too, of course. Parents. On my heart. And how is this letter reached you? I expect it would have folded. It's not, but I'm always imagined warmer in winter. He's doing poorly, but at least he seems comfortable. I think more about Dr. Stoltz says that's the concept of the colder weather. I do what I can for him, but this winter has been hard. I've asked Agnes for help. There's only so much she and Dr. Stoltz can do. Going to make it, nothing I can do. I'm scared. It's progressing well, but I can't shake the feeling that someone is following me. Seeing a figure around town, I explored the mines, discussing early history, and then again, Abbey ruins. No one else in testing has seen anything. No one else has seen ghosts. Strange thing giving me a fright a few times already. Note left on my bed matching one I found in my dad after the attack. They both only read stop like a warning, but stop what? Sure, I can't stop that now. What if the person following me is the one writing them? Why? What do they want? Don't you worry, you. Nothing's happened to me yet, I think. I'll be safe. One good news I can share moment is that the mural is almost finished. Have it completed by Christmas or soon after for the new year at least. And perhaps at long last I shall be able to visit you and meet the Seamount. Here's my letter of the year. The Reichspost has already been late in reporting worsening snow through the passes. Stepping into a harsh winter. I wish we had those kind of winters, but well, Europe been melting down. Stay warm, give my regards to your family and Simont. Simont? Right. Hmm. Alright, nothing here. Alright, let's see if we can go to the Abbey right now. See if it works. Nighttime, you know. Okay, there's nothing here. You know, I thought, maybe, we might get something special, or, encounter someone who will be pretty interesting, but yeah. Is it because I'm always on edge on this game, because, like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Are we gonna get murdered? Are we gonna find the culprit? Or the person who keeps on stabbing people and try to murder every single one? But who knows? Maybe we do, maybe we won't. That's what's all I care about, so. Alright. Let's sleep. Wait, he has only one socks? One pair of sock. Not really a pair, it's just one sock. What happened to the other one? Never mind. Not. Oh, it was just a shadow, probably. Alright, let's see how long it might take us. Looks like what? Only one letter for you. One letter? From who? Past the night, impossible to traverse, and heavy snow is hard on the horse on me. Okay. Okay, let's see who it is. Dick? Oh! Little Quinn. Rather wrote for a case. So it has been over a decade since I have served as an archdeacon. I'm no longer associated with the office of the Prince Bishop. In fact, I'm no longer associated with the Catholic Church. Do not mind conversing with the Lutheran. I will tell you what I remember. You'll see something in my memory. One of the men I questioned at the Kieser was an artist from Nuremberg. There's Mahler. I should finding notes written in a fine hand, citing individuals to violence against the Baron. Well, the scope of my investigation was to look into a matter it did concern me. Finding more notes now, after so many years, must mean that the author is still active. Whatever the case, a serpent has been coiled in the bosom of your community for decades. It may lay there still. Because the serpent to awaken every few years, station you killing? I fear that finding the answer to that question will draw you into it. However, if you are determined to find the source of trouble, I believe you may inquire the neighbors. I urge caution in your investigation into this matter. If a serpent merely sleeps, it may be dangerous to poke old resting place. It doesn't help to you. Hmm. Try from Esther this time. Delayed with the heavy snow. Oh. Don't get a murder on 23rd. Of course, 20. On that, I finally caught up on the mural, and now I can start my final part today. I want to get it done. And yeah, I'm proud of you. Is that? Sorry, Dr. Short said you can't come to the festive night. I know how much you love to perch yourself. How are you feeling? Dr. Short said he would come by again today. I'm fine. Do you need anything? Oh, I'm alright. My spirits are lifted today. It's Christmas Eve after all. Of course. Wrong. Dad, I found a note back in November. No, what do you mean? It was like a note I found in your plans for the murals. There's a scrap of parchment. Looked like it came out of an old manuscript. Elaborate writing, purple ink, it just said stop. Do you know where they came from? Who wrote them? Why did I... Oh god. Must be Utz. He said he'd drop by with more firewood. Know something? I'd like you to tell me... Alright. Why do I feeling, what if the doctor's the one? Because he, he's been doing those type of things, and you have a printer right here, so... well, can we talk about it later? Hey, I promise. Alright. Alright, well. Go outside. Oh boy. Hope she comes through, without dying. But how we've been going, yeah, we've been burning places left and right, so it's like, we've been having on a murder streak, so yeah, everything we came across died. So here we are. Morning. Easy. Makes me envy Nico, able to stay inside all day. Even Andres has his fort to keep him warm. Anyway, here I brought firewood for your dad. Yes. Oh, you're welcome. How's your dad? Think he can join everyone for Christmas mass? He's staying bed tonight. I'll do my best to be there. I have to keep work on the mural though. I'm working on the final section. On the peasants' revolt, right? It feels weird to talk about it. The factory testing so much, but we're just kids. I can't remember what happened since I was just a baby. I never even knew my dad. Would make it difficult. I need to ask those who were already adults that night, but don't want to touch raw nerves. What if you spoke to people while everyone was preparing for the Christmas festivus? Sometimes talks about that night. Mom too, you might be able to ask them. Bodlas and Matilda are the only two Benedicts left living in Tussing. Maybe they talk to me. Think of that. So the mirror is for Tussing, not the old Abbey. Agnes has always been in Tussing, right? Product. What did the old arguing about it too? I think that the Baron's murder orders are connected to the revolt. The man who came to Tussing for the Baron's Rotvogel's murder. What about him? He was the judge for the Baron's murder. What if all the deaths in Tussing are connected? I don't see how that old Baron had anything to do with the revolt. Are you feeling alright? Looking for connections that aren't there. Maybe this mirror project is getting to you. Sure. Figure out somehow. Thanks for the wood. Going fog. Patrol celebrate around Christmas in. I'm dressed as perched in and drive evil spirit. Okay. Right. Hmm. It is Magdalena. That's me. Not your name mentioned. For not introducing myself sooner. Who the hell is this? I'm a musician by trade, travels by necessity. Uh, if everyone has been, but kind no one has thrown. Uh-huh. And I was quite upset that I had missed the opportunity to. Hey. Hmm. Really? The whole year waste? Seems like it. Or maybe I'll view it differently someday. Everything was building up to this one performance, and now it's not going to happen. More for them, I will. I love performing to people wherever I go. I think I want to move them. I want to see it on their face. Only moment that I connect with them is only the truth right now. Well, it's a singer. It will rate me as a will, but hey. Hmm. We want to prove those who came before us. Alright. Dealing with melancholy. Cheer up, Christmas. Once our darkest hours of birth. Savior. Remnants of the dawn will follow. Almost everyone in town should be there. Mute or something. Call me, right? Then musicians? Come on, get to the point. Like Sean and Lute, it seems. I'm Polish. That's from Kalitz. Kalisz. Guitar sing. Hmm. Hey, the thing I forgot. Oh, wait. Enough. Hold, family. Uh-huh. This is good, man. Notice. Uh, I saw it enough. Or same when you has children one day. Okay. Hey, Magdalena. Okay. Yeah, goodbye, man. no question. Okay, I was exploring the abbey for the mural. Stumbled upon some stray cats. Were there a lot of cats during the days? They were. I mean, there's not much they tell me. How's the weather? Fashion breast. Go for a walk. Warm. Prepare your fingers. Keep the dough out of your fingers. Like your little fingers into my dough. Cookie dough. 3 times a day. But again, wrap your knuckles with this back of my spoon. Damn. Enough dough to make cookies for the entire time. You can't eat it all. I mean, what do you remember of the world? I was too young to remember much of it. I always used to talk about it. And Mr. Matilda and Master Watch left. You two are the only ones left who used to live in the app. No one who stayed anyway. Matilda and I have been friendly enough with the people in town. Put it behind us in time. I can imagine the other brothers had little reason to remain. They dog made it out. I think Father Gian not paid for him. Go back to Abbey in Cornwall. Not sure what happened. Anyone who fought in the revolt? For the sake of seeing the portrait right, remember. Here, cut cookies with me first. Alright. Oh my dear. The cookies from the dough. I set them aside so Simon can put them on the tray. Get a good number of variety and shapes so don't hesitate to change which cut you use. Right. Now we could also do this. Ooh. We need to really close. Alright. Now we... Alright. Oh shit. How close to the edge am I? I feel like I'm really close. Oh, you don't. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, that's good to know. I'm gonna keep going if you're going to have everything ready. Alright. Alright, the land connection came into town before the revolt and warned everyone to leave the abbey alone. Did the abbot really think starting you work? There were some people who wanted to talk. Some other were hard to keep the peace, but after Otto was killed... Oh, Andreas, what a shame how he died. We at the monastery were fond of him. Yeah, he was the mentor in keeping the wolf from getting out of hand. He regrets not standing by him. Yes, he was. There was a dinner with the abbot to try to discuss things, I believe. Really, they couldn't come to an agreement. And I did a lot of good for Tassing and Kershaw too. Even if the old abbot failed to admit that, he even revealed corruption in our town. And it's the old prior, Ferenc, has been doing witchcraft in the church. The grief that he died in the abbey fire. My father does too. The world in general justified? Yes, I think so. We couldn't even collect and enforce without a fee. They kept saying we couldn't live with higher and higher taxes. The night Otto died, the abbot was trying to excommunicate everyone for celebrating St. John's Eve. A lot of people thought they would kill him in revenge. When the jobs fell, was impersonating Martin. He had no idea until Andres told us that night. After Otto and Ulrich, that was too much. Burned the mill with both bastards inside. Father said that would be the end of things. Dad said he could pay the abbot with cross, but the abbey forbid it. He had to pay a mirror's fee. Alice kept asking for more, too. But he could use that stupid windmill. Why don't you just pay with rain? The abbot promised to help if Andreas found the person who killed Otto. Well, all we wanted was to talk. Didn't you say that you'd burn down the mill? No, we're supposed to burn down the abbey down. I don't want that. We thought justice, not murder. It was too much for Peter. Leonhard was one thing. He just killed Ulrich, but to burn the abbey? But when the Landsknecht saw the fire, they thought they had another world on their hands, like so many others in the area. Even we in the abbey couldn't stop them. All fled. Brother Florian saved as many as he could, but it was wrong to burn the abbey. But what the soldiers did, that was awful. Well, the one person who was supposed to, yeah, we leave everything alone, started the fire, and then everyone get killed, so, yeah. But most of them thought that the knights were supposed to protect people like Parzival. Rarely does real life match the heroism of stories like that, yeah? That's true. And that protected me, stabbed in the chest. I remember what he was wearing. I remember how dark the blood was when we found him. Almost black and sticky like treacle. I struck one of the soldiers in the face, but another was right there. And really, can we stop talking about this? Upset anyone? It's a clock. At midnight. Well, well. How for long? Right? I guess. So what are you doing? You know, setting the inn up for the Christmas feast. Never shortage of work. On that, I need my help, and then not as spry as I used to be. At least you have two parents. Okay, that's kind of rude. Let me just say that. Why would you try to say that? I don't know how that is, but that's not as quick as it used to be. We're not veteran. Let's go with that. A lofty goal. These are the lifeblood of the land. Now, sure, merchants, their goods and pilgrims, relics, but how would all of them sleep without a solid, reliable inn? Look at tossing the construction of Ratos, the mural. This will only bring more people. When they have a place to sleep and warm food to keep them happy. And we're coming along. Try to learn more about the date of the revolt. You're right. Don't blame them. Yes. Get to it, man. Get to it. Alright, I mean, we're done with that. Let's see. Another deal. Not done with the talk. Alright, understandable, understandable. We're covered in snow. Oh, I mean, at least something, you know? Quick check, quick check. Oh, oh. Iced off. No one can come here. Forest check. Nothing. Okay, let's snowed. Everything's snowed. Snowed them streets. Oh, what are they doing here? Of course, not along with everyone else. Really have other things I'm trying to take care of. Busy young woman. Someone told me your father was injured. How is he? Going all right. It will take some. How I look? Merry Christmas, huh? Alright. Let's talk to more people. I mean, it always, you know, when I play this game, it's gonna take 50 years to get through them because I love to run back and forth between every decision makings and then maybe find new dialogue. Takes a while. And okay, didn't expect to see you today. How's your father? So I'm gonna talk about. Not well, honestly. We know our prayers tonight. Ours as well. Is there something we can help you with? I guess you're old. You remember things what happens, alright? That's my favorite to us. It isn't so much of. I'd like you all to recount what you remember of the revolt. Me don't remember, but I need more detail. I was so young, I don't remember much of that night. But project was in Rata. I won't have much good to say what the matter, but alright. Down. Alright. Okay, what do you know to finish the mural? I want to ask you more about the revolt. It seems so important, but no one ever talks about it. All I can remember was the flames when the abbey burned, because I was so young. What about the abbey was acting in his rights? I don't know about that. There was up until what Otto was killed. But the monks shut themselves up in the abbey. Larry cared for how many fannings you get from us. And don't forget to twist the ends. Can't have a look at Christmas hedgehog. And the mom, I'm looked after craft on my own for this long. I think I can manage this. Yes, well. That's it. No, that was his fault. Not his fault. Not only did he intervene into Tassin's affairs once, but stick his nose in again. I understand it the first time he wanted to save the old monk. I dare say he saw the man as a father figure. And as proven, the prior was a witch. So I suppose he did some good for Tassin then. Yeah, well, I still think it was the wrong thing, but you know what? Love might be the only person left in Tassin who even remembers the old prior. That's when the trouble started, I say. Townsfolk saw a monk killed and the bird was incensed. Never see the Marla again. Come back and accuse your husband Brigitte when we all knew it was the one at fault. It was an outrage then and still is. The bastard. Others went and stirred up a mob after your husband. Got Martin killed after he'd reformed and all. He was a good husband to my daughter. Otter coerced Martin into supporting the war too. Then Andreas claimed he wasn't a part of Martin. But forgive me, but he deserved to burn in their fire. Uh, hmm. Did the revolt accomplish anything? It always says the townfolk didn't stand with the peasants. Unless they should have. Why didn't anyone stop the peasants? Uh, they were in a riot burning down the abbey. What could anyone do? That had to happen. You only want to know what happened inside the church now. Whereas over the years, it wasn't like this when I was a child, not in my grandparents' time either. Like you said, things weren't always so bad. We fought to make things right. Bush fight is the thing I delivered the baby, your friend Esther. In fact, during the whole event. That's right, the summer felts were in town because of all the revolts around then. My parents couldn't get home. Grace God she made it home. A babe on the road in those days, a miracle I say. It doesn't seem like things have gotten much better. So many people died. I mean, maybe gone, but Tusting has only traded one lord for another. Parents were so angry over the abbot this injustice, they thought they could make it right. Even more injustice. Then the abbot caught fire and everyone ran, but by then the soldiers had arrived and to stop them all. Well, what can one do against a mob holding torches? Well, drop the torches? The soldier even warned Peter, but nothing would stop him besides steel. No, not as I see it. The Lord is just as severe as ever it was, and threatens force at every turn. Life, you can struggle and die. To accomplish something, nothing changes. Fighting or working, it never matters. We starve and die in the mud. In the end. That are lucky, that died believing they changed something, you're stuck with the harsh reality. All you've known, Magdalena. You've grown used to it, we all have. Hmm? Um, I go with with what the Wardlove said. I stick with my boy. The rest tried his best, so, you know, we cannot put him down. We cannot put his ass down. Oh, where's she? Why is she not here? I was expecting to see her, but I'm not seeing her at all. Okay, no one's here. Wow. Okay. She is standing around doing nothing. Alright. Let's walk the other way. Alright, well. From the looks of it, we don't have anything else here. Yeah, we have to go. Well, where are the Gärtner? The Gärtner farms. The only farm. I thought you'd be working on the mural today. What brings you here? I'm working on the final section of the mural. What the revolt is going well, but I need more details. I was only a baby. Okay, I know that. I know that. It's that time. Well, you all want to know. I've been looking forward to the seeing the mirror for months. Now that you all settled, what did you want to know? It would have anything to do with the murder happened in Tassen. Oh, the murder of the Baron, you mean? Oh, not really. Only remember, Annette attempted to be a peacekeeper in both situations. I suppose that's when things started going poorly. But the prior Frank was discovered, which people weren't as willing to trust the Abbey anymore. Then the Abbey became more severe. He didn't like that. Prior's death rattled his control of Tussin. The thing that the old Prior cursed the town, that's when the crops started failing. I don't know about any of that, but his taxes and restriction and his attitude towards us became harsh after that. Huh, so because of the things we did, everything turned that way, huh? Well, sorry, I guess. All we could do. Live by them, but it eventually became too much. With all the restrictions, was the revolt really justified? We're hearing conflicting stories about how it began. I know things were bad for the pen, but was it worth it all the loss? They're really true. I only ever sought peace, from what I remember. Took it upon himself to try and keep justice in Tassing, even though it wasn't his home. It was a mediator for us. There at end, after Otto died, he promised he would find the culprit, and he did. Truly, it's thanks to him that we had peace for so long. We did everything we could. Keep things from getting violent, but the Lord had other plans. There was a fair access to common land and taxes that left us with enough life on, but the Avatar even that away. I feel like, if we didn't kill Prior Frank, maybe things would have been better, but hey, who knows? I was sick and hungry. I was all the time. Grandpa kept saying it hadn't always been like this. And that all was fine until Martin killed Otto in the revenge over some petty. Well, my husband wouldn't let that rest. We all wanted justice. When the soldier arrived and threatened us, all the townsfolk pulled away, except for Ulrich. But I'm afraid I was intimidated by it and begged Ulrich to leave the matter be. My husband alone stood with the peasants. Why did all the peasants revolt anyway? So many people died. They must have known it wouldn't succeed. Ah, Father Gannon was harsh lord. His cruel attacks had left many of them startled. Father Gannon called in the soldiers to stop us, and that scared the townsfolk. By then, we were so starved and wanted justice so much, Peter truly thought success was possible. There was still some discussion, Ulrich and Andreas wanted peace. That fucking Miller protected the bastard. Always hated us, thought he was better than us. Was it language? Nah, maybe. What mom? It's true. Leonard even shot Ulrich out of nowhere. Couldn't one another without a cost. Most of the men had surrounded the mill and demanded Leonard give up the accused, but he wouldn't have it. I think the miller shot Ulrich to retaliate, but after that Peter couldn't be stopped. Lost so much. Burning off the abbey was a grim night, and the soldiers coming in. Our men fought to protect us, to protect Tussing, and many died in that fight. But we got rid of the abbot and all the monks at least. Yes, and that's some comfort, if only a little. Are there any heroes of Tussing I should memorize? That definitely. Who was that? He always wanted the best for Tussing, even if he acted rashly saying fire to the abbot. Well, sounds like he fucked up. Favoring the best like Magdalena. You did, thank you. I don't know about that. My man just set everything fire. Everything on fire, and it's like, oh, I should put in good light. No, man. Right. Too damn cold. Shut your mouth, boy. Done this festival every year. You won't die standing here for 5 minutes. But you made it, Magda. I was getting worried you would miss the procession. Well, be sure to take time to recognize the feast day after all. Artemis looks so lovely. The perched in. So scary. Alright, only costumes, big mass. Huh. Wait. Want to be right and oh really? Always so outgoing. I guess watching the better view though. New fair. Artemis gets to be the bride saint. The dad's on the town council. As I remember. Okay, young ones. See you next year, surely. Even you can go home and describe it all to him. Who says that? But that's beautiful though. I don't know about that. Hey Max. Whatever, Max. Write it, I'm worried. For a moment you skip out on the fun. Uh I hogged all the beer for you. I had some pig. Let's fetch a batch of beer. Two. And then cats. Look like they're going to play some too. What is that? Let's get every year. Well, every year. Of I can't keep them straight. Okay. Well, listen up. York would like to speak. Thank you. About the town council, I want to thank everyone for coming. Listen gently. It has been tough on all of us. Was tougher than anyone could remember, but early frost gave us a small harvest. Orcs haven't come through the path so often, Nico. I need to check if everyone is here. Okay, Vera's up top. Alright. Casimir, kept from your journey. Nazio, the show has kept you from returning home. I know we've all felt the lack of Klaus in town, as he's been better in these past few months. Yet the Lord has blessed us with other cheerful guests and good company. Alright. So the season has been rough, God knows we still have a lot to celebrate. This Yuletide. Yuletide. And this made tools, okay. Kept us humors. I only wish that my father were here to celebrate this close completion with you all. Go with that. Alright. I think we should thank Baltas. Okay, what are they doing? This Nazio helped tremendously. Okay. Grazie, grazie. Yes, yes. Thanks to the man's deep pockets. I'll play it later in the evening, so please come to us. Songs if you have someone in mind. We come together, he's blessing it up. Alright, so please join me with prayer. Okay. God, okay, through Christ, amen. Alright. Keeping it short. With everyone, I know I was made to fine beer, Christmas celebration, but when it's time virtue. Point that there wasn't any room against. You finally came over to say hello. Hello again. Happy Christmas, Eva. Tell. See you. We're coming along. Let's finish. That's alright. As I heard about it, we're still working on the middle section. It was kinda, yeah, I may have told Motherfucker that I want to become a sister so I could, section now. I'm sure the interior of the comment is beautiful. Alright. A beautiful mural of the abbey construction in the convent chapel. I made a sketch of it. The Rathaus. Wonder why the sister didn't take the time to clean when moved in. I only produce what need to live. Clean pots and paint for weekends. Okay. They're the twins. Bet they could sneak in and get some. Huh. Well, the Abbey and Saints has to done now. Also, they asking people how they remember that night. They may have frustrated arguments. Yeah. Were we proud? Yeah. Over there, I was harsh taxation. Yes, tax was the all. Okay, now we're going through all the stuff again, so not something new. Okay, we young one. Stay awkwardly. Yeah, don't bring up the marriage talk while we're here, alright? Get out. Leave me alone. Veronica. Merry Christmas, Magdalena. Enjoying the celebrations. I mean, who doesn't love an excuse to drink? Let's change the pace. Saying there have been worse snow, but I swear I can't remember a colder snow, a colder winter. It came so early, caused frost before we could harvest them. A special perch them now that year. Double harvest. Like I said earlier, it's nice to have a night of good company and cheer. We should work on speaking. You seem hesitant tonight, York. Maybe you should work on speaking in front of people. Go with that. That's a good man, and we all must admit part of the community. What would happen in town, so I see. Okay, really. I kept insisting that someone make a speech, though. I said that I was the most charismatic of anyone in the council. He said that I would make at least the amount of people angry over it, but I said it was my charisma. That's one way to phrase it. Would that be someone people tend to listen to? Always been part of the town council. Always have a council though. It wasn't until the night of the road really that I felt like things on my own, be my own man. My father, but what had the town? A lot of terrible things happen all at once. No one can control all the blame themselves. Oh, but my dad chose the violence. He chose to destroy the app. I just went along with him because he was my dad. He had to be right. That night was the first time I thought any different. Learned that night that you can fight for something right and still choose the wrong way to do it. So that I would never let that happen again. I broke down everything I thought I knew about tossing about myself. But it made a lot of things better for tossing, and it makes me hopeful. What do you mean? But you made a deal with us. Council lets us govern ourselves. Well, I go along grumbling earlier today. York is right. Life has changed tossing, and even though the first few years were hard, we are better for it now. Now Abbott looking down on us, making stupid laws as he sees fit, and all laws lives days away. Pay our taxes? Okay. I'll talk about. I love my son, boy. Gave you everything here, God rest his soul. Then your dad was brave. I think you and the rest of the council have done a great job. Without the revolt, you wouldn't be able to give the twins a better life. So even though you disagreed with Peter's action, you made a better life for them. Your work happened days after the revolt. Mother would have been put to death as a rebel traitor if he survived. You worked hard to make sure the sacrifice of those who died wouldn't be in vain. You've done a proud boy. Anyway. Hmm. No thank you. We've got still things to do. Oh my god, so many people. God damn it, why? Hey. Hello. Saying hello to everyone. That's alright, there's a little community tonight. Run out everything we will have. Some people think it's not bad. Good morning, everything we'll have. Holding him up to it at the last moment was all done. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, a lot of things could have been probably different if you chose different options before instead of not killing Martin, but else we wouldn't probably have Christmas because of, her. But at the same time, yeah, a lot of things probably could have been different if you chose to, put Hannah in there. Those are better days, yes. Fire is the test of gold, misery is the proof of strong man. I know about that. Misery is everywhere, even without strong men. You're an artist, Martin. I can see it too. I do. Things seem brighter for testing somehow. I didn't consider that, but yes, now that you mention it, it seems fitting that you should paint the mural now. Murals, wait, memorializing, testing, memorializing, memorializing. Yes, he's a bit of a few tries to say the word again. Remind everyone. To be honest, most knights are ungrateful for the revolt. How can you be grateful for something so terrible? I don't remember, but life was already terrible before that night. The world burned away the dead, who were rotted, tossing for decades. But no, my father was an evil man. His death released me from years of fear and gave me the courage to face him. Someone better than him. Something of the same happened when the abbey was destroyed. Things had gone on as they always did. Well, I doubt you having such a Yule. Okay. We could marry Paul, and we could supply grain to the peasants at fair price. That's a wonderful way to look at it, and I thank you. Alright, so I learned from the one, Father Thomas. Okay. Yeah, sweetheart. So it seems we have cookies to fetch. Alright. Okay. Alright, welcome to us, Lord Christ. You men rejoice. Alright, from heaven above the earth I come. Oh, oh god, dude, they about to go down. Oh god, I probably murdered everyone. Jesus.
Unsers Herzens Wonne liegt in Praesepio und leuchtet als die Sonne, Matris in
I didn't talk to everyone yet.
Cremio, Alpha es et
Please, everyone,
O,
be fine after
Alpha
this.
es et O. O Jesu Parvule, nach dir ist mir so
Oh,
weh,
I hope we didn't move the story forward. That's all I hope right now.
Durch alle deine Güte, o Princeps Gloriae, trae me poste, trae me poste.
Well done. Rings on. All right. Okay. Thankfully, it's not the end. What about you? Doing your piece? Loving? Don't want to run earlier. Have been thinking you're really done with or aren't you? Back, please. Around town to talk about the road so I can get a better idea of the painted. Different idea how that night happened. I think I finally settled on how I want to. Yeah? Uh, I don't know. I paint the peasant, burning the abbey and the mill and the landscape, failing the monks. I don't know about that. I think I show the aftermath of the revolt. Surrounded by everyone who died and their families. Yeah, let's go with that. That's such a good idea. What's this? Go home for the night. I mean, I hope it's not already the right decision or. Oh shit. Oh, I guess I missed on all the other things. At home? Ah, god damn it. Oh well. I wanted to do more, but well, that was kind of too optimistic on that one. Oh well, missed out on some dialogue, which I wish we could reload, but it is what it is. And if we get murdered by it, so be it. We're borrowing you the noise next time? No, not at all. If you celebrating Christ's birth brings me great joy. Christmas tide should be a heartening time of years for us all. Enjoyed seeing everyone feeling better about the future, especially after all tossing dirt. I always think there's something healing for coming together to celebrate. Oh, as a part of the body of Christ, we come together in fellowship. Things are made. Oh, people need Christmas in the depth of winter. Remind them what spring will return. Oh, hey, wait. Doing this already? I need to check on my father. Door's open. Someone there. Oh, let's see. What's the matter? I'm afraid something might have happened to you. Anything. You sleep most of the day, most of us. Most of the evening too. What's the word to Magdalena? Worried about me? You're working too hard. I know taking care of me takes up so much of your time. And know how hard you've been working on the mural. Conversation before. So young dad, don't get tired as quickly as you do. You to work this hard, it has to be important to you. Want to. And we're going to make it, Magdalena. No. Alright. That's life. I'm glad I'm going for you. Even if it's sooner than either of us would like. I've already seen too much death in my time. I don't know. I just want to show you what I could do. I want you to be proud of me. Every day, my life. You never needed to prove anything to me. I wish you could stay to see the mirror when you finish it, but I don't need to. I know it will be more beautiful than anything else in these old hands I have ever made. What is an artist? Yours. I just followed in a shadow. But I don't have to follow in. You don't have to follow in mine. I already see things that I never could see. Things that make them real. Doing it. Whether I die tonight or tomorrow or the next day, I'm not going to be here much longer. One morning, you're going to wake up and you'll have to do things for yourself. Love things for yourself, and you'll have to share it with the world. Love is the only reason to do anything in life. Oh, all this talking. Too much. Bring me something to eat? Of course, you haven't eaten all day. Where's the Christmas feast too? I can't believe no one brought me a cookie. Go get some soup. I want to know who the old man was. Klaus. I'm sorry, Klaus. About everything. You're here. Trying to keep Magdalena safe. Trying to keep Magdalena safe. Trying to figure it out this whole time. After the fire, all I could think about. And that and them. They've never left me. They're still there, all in the dance of death. Baron, Hero, Frank, Martin, Peter, Otto, Jasper. What's that again? Oh! August. Yeah, I knew it. Now you. Oh god, it's you. Who are you? What are you doing to my father? Then it's alright, it's alright. Forgotten my mariners after all these years. You've likely forgotten my face or what it once was. And it is Andreas Mahler. I knew it. I knew it, my man. Back from the dead. I have you running into the burning library. Sorry. I don't understand, no one could have survived that. I shouldn't have, but I did. I don't understand, Andreas. Where have you been all these years? Hiding from the world. In the ruins mostly. I was in the woods when it was warm. Seeing bread from Gret, seeing books from you. Also, I wasn't going crazy. The only thing that kept my mind from forgetting what words are. Right, how did you survive the fire? Well, with some difficulty. I got as many books as I could and threw them into the scriptorium. When the smoke got thick, I started to black out. Next thing I remember was Casper pulling me into the crypt. Prentice the boy. Sent him back to Salzburg. Didn't leave. He waited in the woods and watched what was happening. I'm in the window of the library, he ran through the crypt to save me. And he did. He saw that I was trying to save the books and went back in. I couldn't stop him, I was barely conscious. Never came back out, Klaus. When I woke up, everyone was dead or gone. Couldn't face any of you. I'll go back to Sabine, the empty house. So I hid. Trying to kill me. And over the dance of death. What happened at the mine was an accident. Just stepped too close to the edge. Sorry. I was afraid to talk to you, afraid to talk to anyone. You'll leave us those notes. Ah. No, those were written by a different occultant. One that does not want you to finish the mural. One that has killed and may kill again to stop you from telling Tussing's history. Tussing's history, why? That's not really history. At odds with the story we've all been told. Covered. Bit by bit, layer by layer, until it could no longer be seen. It's still here. Always been here, hidden beneath our feet. Still protected, haunted by the specter of death that has hung over this place for generations. Third polar. Third polar? Beneath our feet? What are you talking about? The person who attacked your father is the same person who manipulated someone into killing Otto Zimmermann. And Lorenz Rotvogel. Yes, and they traveled through the Roman aqueduct that connects Tussing and Kielzau. That network of tunnels I've become quite familiar with. I've seen a ghost that haunts them, that can squeeze through the tiniest opening. I've seen it bend itself in half, reach places I could never follow. I rode along every inch of the aqueduct in the old city. There's one place I have never found. The lair where the third polar retreats to, the ancient Roman temple that is determined to hide from view. The mystery of found it. Somebody mapped out the darkness between the collapsed tunnels. I believe I know how to get there. Come with me and I'll show you. Now that. He's a good man, Magdalena. You'll be safe with him. We'll be alright. Yes, I'll be fine. With my Lord Andreas, with my life. Why did he turn into an old sage who is a fighter as well? Master of artists and martial arts. Alright, let's fight him with Thor. Arthos, what are we doing here? The man dug the foundation. They found the Roman ruins that had been buried over time. Lucky never wasted stone. So use the Roman wall as one of the cellars. There's a way inside. Hidden place. Yes. Alright, into the out of the flames. Alright. Alright. The wall is different. Does that mean place? It's two-sided. And old. A little above ground once. Carried water. Look. Alright, I think I can make it out. Cornelius goes to the bath today and completes the 6th step in the MyoRU. Yes, you see? There were coats of mythos all over the Roman Empire. No, there was a MyoRU in testing, but this is just some graffito from an initiate. How did that help us? Well, here. The moment just pulled the pickaxe and started to slam that thing into the wall. That one would be nice. I'm used to being around people. There's the aqueduct. Yes, and? Well, take us to the baths and then to the MyoRU. Alright. There. After you, please. Ooh, okay. What we're gonna find at the end of this tunnel? Paradise collapse. Alphabetical left section of the Coordinate town. However, I couldn't describe what you found in the dark. Take more care with him. And yes, we can't do anything about it. But we can. But we can go. Okay. Always gotta go as far as possible. Actually, these must have been baths. Doesn't look like there's a way though. True. But all the floods kept carrying it down here. Hundreds of years of floods. What if we can't get through? What if it's buried forever? Better get this skirt. Keep looking. Well, let's hope for the best. We don't get murdered. Process, that would be pretty nice. Must have done something below this bath. Hypercast. It's to warm air to heat the rooms above. Well, let's hope no one's in here. Underneath the foundation. Know where we're going? These will just kind of go on in all directions. Guys, could you look that way? I think I'm going to first one ahead. Oh boy, now. The only thing more beautiful than watching you work is the sculptorium of the dying art. Couldn't leave a good thing well now alone, could you? How many bars have you left in your wake? Master, why did you send me back into the flames? Why? Wasn't his fault, it was you. No, this isn't right. The hell? Can't be right. I'm here right now. How did I get here? Andreas? Still here. For a little longer. I thought I got mad. But yeah, not entirely. But you have been on this road for a long, long time. Must leave this place forever, Andreas. Must abandon it for good. But how? What can I do? I don't even know how I got here. It was once a place for refuge for you, Andreas, but it has become a prison for you, structure to correct yourself. From what? Pain, from risks, from life itself. I can't stay here. I have to help Magdalena. How do I get out? Yes, you are the architect. I will help you as best I can, but you are the only one who can answer that. Oh. Andreas. Sabina. Of course I'm still here. Oliver will always be here with you. We have been talking so long, why? Everything fell apart. Doesn't mean we couldn't have put it back together. No one does. I wish you had given us another chance. I do too. Maybe too late for us, but it's not too late for you, Andreas. Not too late for Magdalena. Yes, Magdalena. I have to help her. You can, Andreas, but you have to leave this place behind for good. No, I can. I will. Well, thank you. Will I ever see you again? Not in this place. But maybe someday in a better place. Better dream. So it's more like his whole mind. I think we're like his prison. And this place is essentially his prison, where he comes back to every single time. Andres. Oh, Caspar. Really you? So good to see you again, Master. That's because of me. I want to help you, Master Andreas. I couldn't think of... Wait, you shouldn't blame yourself anymore. I let you down. Couldn't stop Peter, couldn't save Tassie. Couldn't even save more than a couple armful of books. Do what you could, Master. Everyone knows what you did. It's all any of us can do. Alright, Casper. Thank you for everything you taught me. Wait, what happened to this? It was the way out. I started talking to Casper. I know this was the way out. Might is fighting himself, Andreas. He remembers the pains of life it's trying to protect you from. Beatrice? Yes. I thought you were gone. Brought me back. Oh. What do I do now? Going. Alright, well. Alright, well, I'm gonna try my best to get out of here. So many nights, so many years without seeing your face. But I've forgotten it. Still here though. Quietly waiting for me. I can't change the past, I can't cover it up. Always there under the surface, no matter how I try to bury it. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Oh, yeah, it's alright. What? It's alright, Daddy. You don't have to hide anymore. What about you and Casper? Mother. You're not really here. There are people who need you. So hard to let you go. I know, Daddy, but you have to. I know. You're right. Thank you. Alright. Love you too. Good night, August. Drift again. Trying to protect you. No. Not? I mean, I don't have... No, I don't have to do this. This is my mind, my maze. I'm leaving. Good. But this is next part might be confusing. Yep. But I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. Why are you holding the main? Two things are merging in your mind. You and there are layers to everything, even our memories. Over the time, the foundation became buried. You can no longer recall how we got here, no longer recall what came before. And what came before? A lady watching over the labyrinth as I watch over you. Even this has roots that reach deep into the past. There was not always a lady to watch over the labyrinth, but there always was a labyrinth. But I don't understand. Family? It's real? Am I still in my mind? We're here. Me. You're here in spirit. Look, Beatrice. A moment ago. Beatrice, I don't know her. We're in the tabernacle. The heart of the labyrinth. Holds the holy host in a locked and secure box. Those God's holy place. Alright. The spirit was wandering and the Lord brought you here. You don't understand. How did you leave your cell? I have not. We are only here in spirit, Andreas. Am I having a vision? I know it's confusing. I'm not even sure of my own vision. But if you are here with me, it is the will of the Lord. Wait. Andreas, Sister Amelie? What are you doing, your sister? Center of the labyrinth. Tabernacle. This is where the Lord sends my spirits to his will. He has also guided your spirits here. Now I see a purpose to it. That we look. Gospel, what do you mean? I know myself. I do not dare to comprehend, only to serve. It's my duty to answer when I'm called. God has called me into this place for many years. He always made his will known to me. Soon he will make it known to you. How does the spirits come to this place? The door between life and death? Wait, is that why she has dug her own grave there? Her own, I guess, 4 walls? My spirit, he has to call. I descend through my grave. Oh. Lord, the Lord tells me the message I must bear it. Oh, possible for us to reach this place. I think my affliction, my pain was a curse. And now I know that it was a gift from God. A gift that allows me to bend my body as bend my soul to his will. There's no place in testing or kiss, so he cannot reach through me. Wait. I had given up the pen forever until the visions returned. No. If I took my abbey, I couldn't save my sister, not one. There was a single book and a bolt of cloth. Then why God had spared me alone. He showed me. God had a higher purpose for me for my hand. As Thomas explained it to me, he makes everything clear. He tells me what I must do, what the Lord wills me to do. You, this whole time, you wrote the notes. I remember my dad was attacked. Or you pushed those people into committing murder. What? I mean, she definitely did then. God used me for such a purpose. What happened, sister? You wrote those notes. You were murdered because of them. No, I wouldn't. You wouldn't. Nothing. Message about murder. I'm not here. This can't be happening. Now we can see what's happening in the background, right? The murals and all that. Can't be happening. Oh. Sorry. Alright. Thomas, how did you get down here? This is an old place. It's buried in many ancient roads, tunnels over the centuries. People walk above the hidden ways every day without even knowing. Though in truth, it was Sis Amelie who discovered them first and found this place. But how much did you? Another says, I'll be overjoyed to see you, Andreas. Truth, I'm so happy you are alive, thank God. I think the occasion only leaves little to rejoice about. You, yeah. You and Sis Amelie were behind all of the murders? No, she had no part in this. But the notes, she wrote them. She did, but she did not understand their purpose. I guided her, I told her what to write. What then? What was the point of all this? Look around you, what do you see? I see only a life cycle, but that's about it. The Roman gods, Mars and Diana. Come closer. Looks like the statue of the same Mars and from the meadow and Satya as well. I don't understand. Hey, the same Mars and Satya and Mars and Diana. How can it be both? The Romans left Tusking, their buildings, the temples, their statues remained. As Christians settled here centuries later, they found time-worn fragments of that imperial grasp. This statue of Mars Pata once watched over the Roman fields, stood there, still headless and nameless. As they believed it was Saint Moritz, who was already a legend where they had come from. They found the shrines, Satya, and not understanding she was an aspect of Diana, believed she was another local saint. Uncommon for stories to borrow and change characters from old tales. These are not stories, Magdalena. These are saints, our saints. Settlers did not see them through pagan Roman eyes, but through Christian eyes. No one knew they were Roman gods because they never account of what the Romans did and left here. Except Historia Tassai. But Historia Tassai was not known, and perhaps it had not even been written then. Who knows how long that book had been lost before it made its way to Father. Yes. Filter for it. Yeah, with poison. No one suspected. Wait, you killed someone. May God forbid. God ain't forgiving your shit. Father Matthias learned that there was no evidence that Saint Moritz had ever come to Tusking. That the shrine to him in the meadow was a statue of Mars the Romans had erected hundreds of years ago. That Saint Satya was the Roman goddess Diana. He resolved to deal with it. And as our people believe in Saint Moritz, they believe the miracle God has worked through this hand. Believe in the legend of Saint Satya. Help Moritz and watch it over Tusking still. Doesn't matter. It was worth killing the abbot. I believe it was then, yes. Saint Moritz never came to Tusking. What is the reliquary? What are the pilgrims coming to see? What does it mean for the people who prayed to him, Saint Satya, and believed their prayers were answered? What does it mean for the church that has given people hope, fixed like a false star in the dark sky? How about you make it right instead of killing people for it? If people have reason to doubt the validity of the saints, and they doubt the church, and they doubt the gospel, the word of God. Paul told us that we have to accept Christ of our own free will. Of course, but preserving the legend of our saint doesn't interfere with individual volition. You're preserving a lie. Preserve the lie to illuminate greater truth. God so loved the world that he gave his only son. This. I truly believe this. Eternal life is yours. Saints have walked among us. The relics work miracles and they hear our prayers and answer them. And the two that protects this town were never here. They don't need to know that, Andreas. There are times when God is so far away from us in mountains. But the peasant and Tussie can stand in the field, look over our valley, and say St. Moritz was here. He was with us, and he is with us still, and he will always be with us, always. And that is the truth, even in the legend of St. Moritz, the lie. People have died because of what you've done. I know this is hard to believe, but I was trying to save lives to prevent death. Mate, you made, yeah, bro, you literally killed even more people than you actually wanted. Actually, you killed even more. But one murder didn't solve the problem, did it? Nope. Because one day Baron Wolfvogel rode into town another copy of Historia Tasse. A copy you promised to give the abbot so Kirsa could come to terms with its past. And if again not read its content, you would be facing the same danger you saw in Father Matthias. Respected, given how Father Gernot chose to run their abbey, my fears may have been unfounded. Sentient sentiment didn't prevent you from doing it again. Right, it didn't. But then why Otto? Then he didn't have anything to do with Historia Tasse. Couldn't even read. In the end, his murder provoked Peter and the other Otto into destroying the abbey. I never thought it would happen. I underestimated Peter's anger and the peasants' frustration. They killed and prevented an uprising, but it caused it instead. You seem to have a difficult time reading people, Father. Someone else killed him, as someone else killed Baron Rotvogel. It wasn't to prevent an uprising, but to stop him from showing people what he found. What he found when he was helping to dig the foundation of the Rathaus. Wall of the aqueduct. Now everyone knows about the old aqueducts that would cause alarm. One was the Stonehead. Raising out the statue in the meadow, the statue of the Shrine of St. Moritz. Went up here. Must recuperate our rain, floods, and time. Black Till told me the farmers find old tools and pottery in the fields every year. If this had remained hidden for centuries, set in the soil until Otto found it. I was going to show everyone that God had favored the town with his discovery. What I could not know is that our shrine statue was not of St. Moritz. Or what? But Otto could not read the words chiseled across the helmet. Mars Patar. But the man he entrusted with the information the town priest could. Going to meet you on St. John's Eve at the Rathaus. I could not let him destroy this town's beliefs. Your poor sister Amelie, write down what you told her were visions. Visions she couldn't remember. Deliver them head of night. Guy to Hannah and to Martin. And one of them would murder Otto just as someone murdered Lorenz. Not my father. Yeah, you ain't sorry, bitch. Get the hell out of here. No, not getting out of here. You stay right here. Lived next to you my whole life. How could you? Well, it doesn't make any sense. Was it because of the mural? Yes. God was here to project the determination of a guilt man doing penance. Kept digging and digging for answer about Tusting's past, Kirso's past. Prayed that sooner or later he would find about Moritz, Satya. Face everything. We tried to kill him. We tried to scare him. Was but he ignored it. Thought if I ransacked the workshop, it would scare him off. Expect him to come down so quickly, it was just an accident. It wasn't an accident, you almost killed him. So what are you going to do now? Kill me? Kill Magdalena? No, of course not. I have neither the means nor the will to do so. But even if I can stop you from telling people what I've done, I can't stop them from finding this place. What is this guy doing? What are you doing? Wearing the past. Even if it destroys the church above us, I make sure no one ever sees this place. Are you going to kill us all? You're going to kill Amelie and leave and take her with you. tell Thomas what you want, but if you stay here, we'll die together. You really kill yourself and destroy the church just to hide the secret? Churches can rebuild more easily than faith. Willing to pay the price for that? Okay, this guy's ridiculous. How to not get hit by anything? Screw this guy. Screw him. Oh. I mean, I had always an inkling that he might be, you know, under the candidates of the murder, you know? Oh, are you alright? I think so. You? Oof, no, but I survived. So did she. I heard that at the golden hand. What are you going to do? Tell him? What do you mean? About this? About everything? Why won't we just tell him the truth? Never Father Thomas hit that. What he did? All the people he hurt? To punish the people of Tossing? I think Father Thomas was right about that, if nothing else. I think he's wrong. I think the people here have enough faith to hear the truth. I suppose people have had enough things in their life broken. Ah. Know them better than I do. Especially since I've been far. Came back after all this time to solve this, but I don't understand this would be better. Found out who did all this. Oh, who did all this? Like my dad? But it's not like we can bring anyone back. We can't undo any of the hurt that he caused. But Thomas won't be able to hurt anyone. Maybe he never would have. I think you're right. We should tell them. But the Saints, the Romans, all of it. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't really help anything. No, but I don't want to hurt anyone else. We can't let this die with Father Thomas. Should we tell them about Father Thomas then? Consumed by a devilish fever? Not far from the truth. Make much. Good. Gets his family someplace warm. And take her to my house. Probably something I need to do. A lot, I think. Been a long time coming. Bet you didn't die in that fire. I am too, I think. Merry Christmas, Andreas. Merry Christmas indeed. What a weird time to say Merry Christmas, but alright. Oh. And you made it back. Yes, Andreas' sister, Amelie, and I all made it back. Amelie? Was she in the church? A terrible din, and the house shook. Doing alright. Well, it's ending, so could be better. Are you right, Dad? Yes, I'm sorry. Tired. But I mean, you know what happened. Uh, you know the back wall of part of the old Roman aqueduct? Huh? So we went into an aqueduct. The section we found must have been closed off for centuries. Found an old Roman bathhouse. Couldn't go through, so we found our way down to a level under the bath. I think Andrea said it was a hypocaust. A hypocaust. That's separate from me. I was really afraid I'd lost him. Both gotten lost down there. Then I heard his voice off in the distance. I was so... Dad? Are you listening? Oh, time has come. Maybe it was too much. Maybe too much details. Well, how many months now? 4? Yeah, 4 months. I know it's hard. I mean, I can only imagine how hard it is. But we'll all do our best to make you feel welcome. Get here. I think that this will probably be the last letter I sent you. So I will end it with my love. Esther. Elena? Oh, it's a bit. Yes. It's the topic, but I want to let you know that everything is in order. Walter has ensured of the financial matters will be handled. The money will be forwarded to you via the Rice Post as soon as everything is settled. Jared, please thank him for me. Don't forget his commission for the work. A rent of this bank, I would be remiss of me to do so. I do not know your father well, but I know that he was well regarded by everyone who spoke of him. Silas Tussing has lost many things in one man. I'm very sorry. Thank you. I probably should. I'm thinking maybe I should have went all in there. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it ends all, you know? How it's gonna be ending all. Alright. I'm sure you have everything you need. Think so. Thank you. On me less cinnamon, a white flavor. A flour. I'll use it. Here goes our recipe just called for chamomile. Oh, chamomile. Wheat flour. What happened to your father? I will. We all miss someone, Magdalena. Alright. You too. Right. I can't believe you're really leaving. Go dearly. Boys will miss you even more. Or at least. Don't tease him. I think you're really having a hard time despite your experience. I'll go easy on him. That's kind of him. Appreciate it. Safe travels. Hi, Max. That's. I'm sorry about your dad. Always nice to me. My mom says a good man. He was a good dad. But thanks, how's your day going? You don't want to marry me? Don't Load of the bitter sorrow lies heavy upon my breast. I have my chest crushed by Paul's heaviest milestone. I'm sure. Should I go hard on him one last time? No, let's go. I'm sure. No. I have to think about it. Look after your mother. Do your job. Nice. Who's this guy? Well, just saying farewell. Because I'm sorry I didn't get to chance to know your father. What's this all? Ooh. Did those bohemians put any heretical ideas in your head? Once their pernicious seeds take root, they can choke the faith right out of you. I heard they have some interesting ideas. I'll keep a guard up, father. Emily? Darwin, are you leaving today? Just heading up to the mill. Oh, that was winter. It's spring now. Sure. I'll almost try to live again. Thank you for helping. Or no, honestly. My dad's just trying to help me, but I'll learn to rely on my own judgment a little more. It's going to take a long time to tell from apart what happened. But knows you didn't mean to do harm. But harm was done. It was enough to earn forgiveness. I'm afraid it will at least illuminate his great darkness. Right. Save travels. Okay, why is everything creaking and everything? Like, what is happening? Alright. It's good to be kind of, getting out of here. I think there's at least one choice makes sense, right? For us. Oh, I was like trying to go up. Elsie? Magdalena, dear, I wish you stay with us. Andreas and Olga will miss you greatly. I miss him also. That is not the place for me. It's past time to leave. But your happiness out there yet. Somewhere beyond the hills and valleys. I know it did my heart good. God looks after you. Just follow us. No one can truly know what lies ahead on the road. One day come visit us. Of course, you're right. And sometimes I think of all the lives place out there. When I was young, I often dreamed of traveling visiting my kingdoms, but I found my place here. Now, it hasn't even all that happened. Yes, and Leonard. I was frightened. Frightened happened only to me, but to Paul and it was probably what brought them together in the end. In America, my little darlings. Without them, I'd never had little Andreas and Ulrika. I'm rambling. Stay safe on the road, Magdalena. Here, we're still in dangerous times. Yes, indeed. But speed. Andreas, alright. Do I look alright? Well, Andreas, you look perfectly respectable. You're a little worse off for wear, but a good sight better than you were. It's kind of a woman to help clean me up. I'm afraid I've forgotten how to look after myself. Some would say you took care of yourself quite admirably. How many men here could have survived in a burned out cell for the better part of 20 years? Subsisting on our discarded array, no less. Sorry about that. We already told you it's alright now. Magdalena. Hello, Magdalena. Are you off soon? Yes, I'm riding with the flower, Mittenwald, and then down there. Sorry to see you go, Magdalena. The whole park is everything you've dreamed of. If it's half the city, as it describes, I'm sure I love it. You have a chance to make a life of your own there. But no, I've squandered so much time. This time you've had to, well, okay, why is he still staying here? I know, but I will. I could have seen it, Andreas. I really could have seen it. Would loved it. I hope so. Magdalene, angels carried him down to bear witness. The heavenly host would have wept at it. Oh, he was trying to make him feel better. I always thought of you. You would still be. You'll be still. I want to ask you something about the mural before you go. They were supposed to cover the whole wall. Why didn't you leave the section blank? For the future. Unless history is going to stop in testing the moment I roll down the road. I think the wagon's about to leave. Oh, it is. Well, how do you feel like enough time? Thank you for everything you did for me and for my family. God bless you, Andreas Mahler. Peace out. Oh, yes? Are you alright? I'm lost. That's alright. You're welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. But you can't leave yet. The children require you. Oh. Down on the mill. Walk away. Mess up already when you're done. Remember that you're always welcome in our home, Andreas. Thank you. Let's see him actually color something or paint something. At the end. Or what are we going to see here? Yep. Person who saved the wolf. What is huts for?
Ich hatte einst ein schönes Waldenland.
So it's like after everything. Trying to save the people. Probably. Because that's what I feel. Yeah, right? After the flames. Gabi.
Die Veilchen liegten sanft, es war ein
I gotta just start tossing again. M plus what? Drucker? Maler plus Drucker. Gotta be. Gotta be. Is Magdalena going to Prague? Then we know.
Das küsste mich auf Deutsch und sprach auf Deutsch. Man glaubt, es kam wie gut es klang. Das Wort, ich liebe dich.
Wait, what? Waxlaw got burned? Graf Bauer, Jutta, okay. It's like a family tree from Tossing. Wow. It's pretty interesting. Andres and Therese. The man Andres always found his wife at the end. Yep, Andreas Möller. I know we kind of messed up, but I feel like we're missing a few, but it is what it is. With a whole lot of tragedy, that's all I have to say. Yeah, kind of burned it all down. But I think in the end, it came down to everything was perpetrated. And that was Pentiment. I enjoyed the story. Now, of course, we got the credits. Expect the music? I don't know. I don't hear anything. Let's skip it. Oh, it's a game. Yeah. I can talk a little bit about it. It was a good game. It was an alright game, it was pretty solid, right? Storytelling, of the old times, 1500s. But I guess all the religions and all that, which it's pretty, kind of controversial at times, Christianity, religions, and all that stuff, magic, gods, all that, saints, and church, and all that. Yeah, it has a lot of different options and decisions you could make. Games, some might have a different outcome for the future games, or I guess future paths that you take, more likely. And going from Andreas Mahler to older, and then, well, he kind of thought he was dead, but then, it turned out he's still alive, and then Magdalena took over, and then in the end, solved everything, which is kind of interesting. At the same time, I thought sometimes I thought, like, okay, who is the person who's been always around certain aspects, and, always there? At first I thought maybe it was, the abbot, Gernot, might be killed, might have killed Wolfgang, which probably was the obvious thing, right? Because he was like, to huddle up, everyone, get out of here, we need to talk, and then he got murdered the next day. That was obvious. Then Otto got killed, and was expected was Martin. Well, we killed Martin unnecessarily, so that's that. And Leonard even. But yeah, every single time, he was around, so it makes sense. Now, of course. But at the same time, we had also no choice, we couldn't, like, there were times we could have killed literally everyone, or literally ruined one thing and get the other. But it could also be a different outcome, maybe, because if you chose something different, kill someone else, the Ferenc might have killed someone else, might be a different outcome. The abbey would have been still around and it burned down, so yeah, we'll have to see how the future is going to be. I mean, how the other places are, I don't even know if there's going to be a difference or not. I say overall, art, music was, I would say art was pretty good. It's like not more modern style, more like, old, I don't know, old styles, more classic, with all the murals and all that, how it's drawn. So it was pretty cool. Music, it was kind of, subtle here and there. Definitely when needed, it was there, but it was more ambience than music. So yeah, in certain sections, it definitely needed more music. Get at least more engaged, but also it's fine. I wish it had voice acting. I think it's a big game. It's like a visual novel-esque, so yes, it would have been kind of expensive, right? But at the same time, it would be also a lot of lines and all that, so yeah, would have been interesting. Gameplay-wise, I feel like every once in a while the decision that we made didn't feel like, we made much progress there, because every time we made the decision, then we had also a gauge in the background, that needs to build up so we can make decision stick, have some kind of impact on the game. But yeah, most of the time we failed that. It was kind of hard to get the right answers and make use of it, because I feel like sometimes we couldn't do much with the character because we need to fulfill certain actions so we can gain their trust. I think we had one character where we could have warned, or just I think could have warned someone, and we had all the blue decisions, but our bar wasn't filled up, so essentially we failed that one. So yeah, I think maybe if they worked on it a bit more, make a decision more a bit easier. Maybe in the future games, I don't know if they make patches for this game, because it's like a baked-in thing, So yeah, maybe in the future games or so, like these, maybe think about that. Make the decision easier to fulfill than harder, because you need to be picture perfect to actually get some success here. So yeah, I would say overall it was a good game. It was an alright game where it takes time, it takes some time, but also you have to get engaged in it, in the story and all that. Also, religion is also kind of a topic, all over the place. So take it as you wish, right? So yeah, you can also make all kinds of interesting, I guess, background choices and all that, and you can play around with that. So yeah, it's a interesting game all around. So yeah, I would say kind of recommend it if you're interested in this type of art style, plus also the setting in the 1500s with religion and all that. And it would definitely be, a good run, good story, to experience. So yeah, I would say overall, it was an alright game to play. Definitely an experience to have. Definitely not a game completed to be streamed, because it's kind of a lot of reading as well. So yeah, I would say definitely a good game to play, here and there, depending on how much you value history and all that, or religious, or you want to just know more about how the story about this game is, and if it catches your interest, with the art style and all that. So yeah, I would say I recommend it for people who loves history and religious stuff and all that, Okay, not religious stuff, more like what you can do with the characters and all that, right? Maybe you can be not with God and against them every time. So, maybe certain action will trigger certain decisions. Which I played around a little bit all around and came to the conclusion that maybe if we went one way harder than the other, maybe it would have impacted much harder. But hey, what do I know? To make a decision, I have to play it multiple times to see where it goes. So yeah, I would say, I think one playthrough is enough for us. I would say, I experienced what I wanted to experience. Of course, sometimes I was like, yeah, what if I did this and that? Would have been cool, but hey, what you gonna do? Maybe in the future, but we will see what's gonna happen. Maybe in the future we have more games like this, or maybe you have a sequel. I don't think sequel can happen in this game because it's like one from start to finish storyline. So yeah, I would say overall enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope you guys also enjoyed it. And yeah, as always, just next on the next playthrough. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next playthrough that we probably gonna start up pretty soon. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. See you then.